Hello everyone. Today we are solving the second internal paper of the data science. And the first question is apply the steps of the KDD to obtain the algorithm IPC section, BNS section from the following complaint. The knowledge discovered in the database KDD process involves several steps to extract useful insight from the data. Here, how KDD process can be applied to identify applicable IPC BNS section from legal complaints. Steps for the KDD applied to the problem. The first step is selection. Second is preprocessing. Third is transformation, data mining, evaluation, and interpretation. Let's try to understand steps one by one. First is selection. In the selection, identify relevant data source. In this case, the complaint text is primary data source. Select relevant keywords, phrases, or patterns. Example just like phrases indicating theft, assault, etc. Pre-processing, clean the complaint text by removing irrelevant information like salutation, dates, and extraneous detail. Tokenize the text into the sentence or phrases for the better analysis. Normalize text, this example, convert to lowercase, remove punctuation, etc. Third point is transformation. Convert the text into a structure format such as bag of words, TF-IDF, vectorization, or embedding. Apply natural language processing (NLP) techniques to extract relevant entities. Example: verbs indicating actions, noun referring to object or people. Use pattern matching or machine learning models to classify text into a categories corresponding to the legal section. Example just like theft section 378 IPC BNS. Rule-based system. Match keywords and the phrases to the predefined legal sections. Machine learning. Train a classification models using labeled example of a complaint and their corresponding legal section. Now the fifth point is evaluation. Validate the extracted section against the manually tagged complaint to ensure accuracy. Refine the process to minimize false positive and negative. The sixth step is interpretation. Present the identify section to the user within the explanation of why each section was selected. Useful algorithm and processes. Ruled based on the classifications, machine learning and NLP techniques. First is rule-based text classification. Create a dictionary of keywords mapped to legal section. Second is use regular expression or simple string matching to identify matches. Second step is machine learning. Train a supervised model, example logistic regression, SVM, or a transformer based model like BERT on a labeled data to classify complaint text into a legal section. The third point is NLP techniques. Named entity recognition NER. Extract entities like persons, object, and actions. Second is dependency parsing. Understand relationship between words to identify action and involved parties. Now, the second question is explain decision tree process of a data science. Various approach to construct a decision tree from a database. How this structure and algorithm are applied to effectively and classify into appropriate IPS or IPC or BNS section. The solution is decision tree process in a database. A decision tree is a supervised machine learning algorithm used for both classification and regression tasks. It works by recursively splitting the dataset into subset based on the features value, eventually forming a tree-like structure where each leaf nodes represent a class of predict value. The primary goal is to split the data in such a way that is a resulting group nodes are the are as homogeneous as possible with the respect to the target variables. In classification tasks such as classifying complaint into appropriate IPC or PNS section, the decision tree algorithm divide the dataset based on the most significant features, creating a decision rules for at each nodes that help in predicting the class of a instance. Steps in constructing decision tree. Select the best features to split. The first step is select the features that best separated the dataset into different classes. This is done using splitting criteria like Gini impurity, information gain, or chi-square. The second point is split the data. After selecting the features, split the dataset into subset based on the different possible values of the selected features. The third point is recursively repeat the process. Apply the same process recursively to each subset, choosing the best features to split at every node until a stopping criterion is met. The next step is stopping criteria. Split process stops when one of the following condition is met. The dataset at the current node is pure. That means all instances belong to the same classes. A predefined tree depth is reached. There is no significant feature to split it on. That means all features have been used. A minimum number of a sample is reached at a node. The next step is classify new instance. Once the tree is built, new data can be easily classified by the following split decision from the root to the appropriate leaf node where the class label IPC or PNS section is assigned. Popular approach to construct a decision tree. First is IDE iterative dismissor tree. Second is C4-5. Third is cart classification and regression tree. And fourth is chi-square. Applying decision tree for the classifying complaint into IPC or PNS section. First step is data collection. Second is keyword. Third is complaint type, complaint length, entity recognition, sentiment, context, features engineering, bag of word BOW, named entity recognition, sentiment analysis, training the decision tree. The target variable would be the IPC or PNS section. These are the all steps. Advantage of the decision tree in this context. The first is transparency, second is non-linearity, third is handling mixed data. Limitations of the decision tree. First is overfitting, second is instability, and third is the best toward features with the many values.